Welcome to my channel. On Death Panel, I'm going to be playing the Midweek Magic 1 for All Historic Singleton event with my Mono Black Vampires Historic Vampire deck. Alright, Jay Honey. Let's see what you got. And got a Vampire Spawn, a 3-drop, a Sanitarium Skeleton for 1 mana. I'll keep this. Alright, Snarling Wolf versus Sanitarium Skeleton. Puts a Druid class on the field. I decided to attack instead of holding back to block. Alright. Hard decision here. I know I would prefer to cast Null Priest of Oblivion with the kicker so that I can return a creature from my graveyard later on. Nighthawk Scavenger's power is equal to 1 plus the number of card types among cards in your opponent's graveyard, so he will be more powerful once I get more of my opponent's creatures in his graveyard. Alright, well, he destroyed my Nighthawk Scavenger, who had Flying and Death Touch and Lifelink. I think next I'll cast Bishop of the Bloodstained. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and cast Null Priest of Oblivion. How about... I'm going to hold back the attacks for now. I have a good feeling about this. I think I got this one in the bag. See how this plays out. This should be quite entertaining. Yeah, take that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna attack with 3 of them for now. Sorry, guy. Luck of the draw. and I had some good cards in here. I think he had some good cards too. Was kind of putting up a decent fight and probably had some good strategies in store for me if I hadn't had the cards that I had drawn and basically the way I played them. I know that I would have foreseen his druid class helping him out for one. Some of these other cards he has are pretty decent, but I don't think Willow Geist is going to save him. Gnarlid Colony's not going to save him. Sculptor of Winter's not going to save him. Try as you like. I could lose both of these. I would prefer to keep at least one of them. Well, there we go. I knew that was about to happen. Meant to say good game to him first. A little too much synergy there for him. Alright. I'm gonna have to watch that again a couple times. So I'll try to briefly go over the fantastic, mostly historic or largely historic vampires I have in this deck. Alright, it's a historic card from the core set 2021. Alchemist's Gift, +1/+1 instant. Gains choice of Death Touch or Lifelink to end of turn. End of turn. I was preparing to use that the next time either opponent blocked me or when I needed to block him. If things had been going differently, had that in my hand. Feign Death. Vampire of the Dire Moon, which I know it's got M20 on there. I'm pretty sure it's not historic. Should have checked on that before. That's okay, whatever. Gifted Aetherborn, I know that one's historic. Got Ghoulish Procession on there from Midnight Hunt. Didn't come into play, but it's a decent one. Grasp of Darkness from Core Set 2021. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. Malakir Blood Priest. Let me know in the comments if I'm mispronouncing that. Malakir. Not historic. Definitely a good card. When he enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life for X's number of creatures in your party. I've used him several times. He did not come up into this game, this match. Malakir Coldblade, also didn't use him. Not historic. Null Priest of Oblivion, not historic. Menace and Lifelink. Slaughter Specialist from Midnight Hunt. Pretty decent card, didn't come up. Arrogant Outlaw from Midnight Hunt. Arterial Flow. Discard 2 cards, historic card. And if you control a vampire, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Haven't used it yet. Maybe next match when I use this deck. Callous Blood Mage. Used him several times. I think he helped me win me a match not long ago. Nighthawk Scavenger. Also not historic. Savage Gorger, not historic. Skymarch Bloodletter is historic. When you enter the battlefield, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Stromkirk Blood Thief, a pretty decent Midnight Hunt vampire. Vampire Spawn, Voracious Vampire, historic card. When you enter the battlefield, target vampire you control gets +1/+1 and gains menace until end of turn. Falconwrath Noble, Revenge of Ravens, a really good card. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature's controller loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's for each creature attacking. I wish I had recorded a couple matches, such as earlier today, when nearly every creature, including lots of tokens, were attacking me. He only had 6 health left, and he ended up losing because of Revenge of Ravens. Thirsting Bloodlord, other vampires you control get +1/+1 from core set 2020. Bishop of the Bloodstained. When he enters the battlefield, target opponent loses 1 life for each vampire you control. A couple really great synergy cards right there. Drana the Last Blood Chief. Scion of the Swarm. Whenever you gain life, put +1/+1 counter on Scion of the Swarm. Singular Vampire. Tenured Inkcaster. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. And when a creature you control with +1/+1 attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Vampire Sovereign. Target opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life when he enters the battlefield. Westgate region. Really powerful vampire. And Nightmare. So that match didn't take very long and was pretty satisfying though. Can't wait to use a different combination of cards with that same deck sometime soon. If you enjoyed this video, tap the like button, and thank you for watching.